Hi friends, guess what? It's summer. Birds are chirping, the grass is growing, the sun is shining. And if you are watching this video, congratulations. It means you have survived the pandemic. So here we are a year later, and a couple of things. First of all, I still suck at selfie videos. I think this is take 27 or something like that. It's mostly because I'm trying to film from the neck up to hide all of my COVID weight gain. Yikes. And secondly, we are fast approaching our annual Colorado ACDA Summer Workshop, and we would love to see you there. I was thinking this morning about those epic survival saga type movies that we love to watch. And there's always a scene at the end of those movies where, the person or the team or the couple or the family, they finally step out of their shelter, or they step out of the fog, or they emerge from that long, cold, hard winter, and they draw that breath and the sun is on their face. And in the movie, there's just that realization, like, they survived. They made it. I mean, I'm not a historian, but I just can't imagine that we have seen many winters like this past one. Long and hard and brutal. So I mean it, like, congratulations. You survived. No small feat. We are going to gather at Bethany next month, and we're going to gather in person. Yay! There's also going to be a virtual option if you want to join us remotely through Zoom. And I just wanted to share, I think there are a couple reasons why it's important for us to gather together this summer. And the first of which is we need reminders. We are in desperate need of reminders. We need to be reminded why it is we do what we do and why to keep going. We need to be reminded that we still have skill and energy and talent. We need to be reminded that there is still a mission to be fulfilled. We need to be reminded that music is still essential to the human condition, and that, yes, we need to stand back up and keep walking forward. And there is no one better to give those reminders than someone who walks in our shoes, someone who understands our life from the inside out as educators, as choir directors, as ensemble leaders. So come next month and be reminded, and remind someone else. The second reason why I think we gather this year, 2021, is to give and exchange empathy. The longer I'm involved with ACDA, the more I realize that ACDA, it's really not an organization. I mean, we don't own a building. We don't have a mailing address. We don't have our own stationery. I mean, ACDA is a collection of hearts and minds. ACDA is a collection of souls and spirits. ACDA is a collection of willpower and energy and passion. Like, ACDA is a collection of people. That's it. And that collection of people is in desperate need of empathy. It has been a long, hard year. And as I read through social media posts and I talk to friends, I'm realizing that there has been a lot of loss this past year. We haven't even measured it all. And I'm not just talking about, like, loss of jobs and loss of singers and loss of opportunities, shrinking budgets. I mean, that stuff has happened, and it's horrible and challenging. But I think the real loss has been inside our hearts and minds. Loss of motivation, loss of hope. That furnace doesn't glow quite as brightly. And when I'm in that place, first of all, my counselor would say, Kyle, like, sit in that pain. Don't move. Just sit in it and live into it and experience it. But second of all, like, I am desperate for people who can give me and show me and receive from me empathy. Empathy is that powerful commodity that doesn't require words. It's exchanged between people with earnest hearts in a place of vulnerability. And we are good at that most of the time, my friends. But this year more than ever, we need empathy. So come next month. Like, come in your shorts, come in your t-shirt, come as you are. Bring the places from the pandemic that have been bruised and scuffed up. Bring the places in your heart that need healing and need kindness, and let someone who understands your life as an educator and a conductor, let someone else pour empathy into you. and love you and rebuild you and encourage you. Yeah, we can do that over Zoom, and we can do that through letters and phone calls and texts, but there is nothing like eye contact, in person, same space. And so that's what we're going to do next month. The conference this year, again, will look a little different than normal, just because we've tried the best we can to navigate changing protocols and public policy. But I think we've got some cool stuff planned. Julie Yu, our former CoACDA president, is going to join us first thing Monday morning and bring what is a really amazing message of inspiration and hope. It's who she is, and we're so delighted to have her join us. We're also so thrilled this past year to have worked with Anthony and Melanie Tresick King. They have come alongside of us just to have conversations around racial diversity and equity. And so Tuesday, we're going to dig through some of that. And here's the deal. The purpose of that day is not to create shame. The purpose of that day is not to make you feel like you're a racist. The purpose of that day is try to carve out an actual spot where you and I can raise the questions and concerns we're afraid to. And I don't know about you, but there are not a lot of places in my life that I can do that. And we're not perfect at it, and we're in process, but we're desperately trying to be that place in Colorado ACDA where people can have real, honest dialogue about these issues that we're all confronting and that need to be confronted. So come, click on the registration link, invite a friend. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be conversation. There'll be friendly, familiar faces, maybe a little crazy mischievousness. But most of all, come with a heart that's open. And I guarantee that somehow, some way, you will leave filled. And hopefully, ready to live into the next year with a renewed sense of energy and purpose. Hope to see you soon.